Welcome back. We're going to solve another triangle. All right, we're going to solve a triangle. All right, using law of cosines again. What we're given here is another angle. Okay, angle B, and in B, so we're given the measure of angle B, just so you know. And then we're giving two sides on the side. So if you had this, this is going to be 75.2 minutes. All right. Um, and then what we have next is going to be from here, A, which is, we know the side is going to equal 6.2. And then we have C right here, which is 9.5. Drawing this out and checking this out, we see we have side angle side again. Side angle side again. And so in order to solve this, we're going to first figure out, okay, the side of angle or side B. From there, we can figure out the other two sides and going through there. So I don't know if I'm going to solve for all this, but we're going to go through and solve for B and the other angles. And hopefully this will help you to be able to use the law of cosines to solve for various triangles. Now, the reason why I picked this problem is that right here, a lot of students get confused because you have 75 degrees and 20 minutes. And how do you figure this out? Well, you want to convert this into a decimal right away. That's what I would probably advise. And so the measure of angle B, just so you know, you take 75 plus 20 divided by 60. All right, 20 divided by 60. And so what you really then have is this measurement of 75 plus 1/3, all right, which is 75.333 if you run around to the hundred or tenth, hundred, thousandths place, and that's in degrees. Okay, so we have our measure of angle B, and so we're going to figure out B by using this right here, and we're going to say that B squared is going to equal A, which is going to be 6.2 squared, plus 9.5 squared, minus 2 times A, which is 6.2, times B, which is 9.5, times the cosine, because that's the last law of cosines, of 75.333. And we have that right there. We are then going to go on our calculator. So because B is actually going to be the square root, my friends. Yes, the square root of that quantity up there. And so when you put this in your calculator, you can figure out what your answer is going to be. All right. So for those that are not too calculator savvy, we can put this in here. All right. And you can pause it and plug it in. I'm going to do that right now just to save some time so this video doesn't get too long. And what we have right here, when I plug it in, and you can kind of copy this down, pause it if you need to, but we have B is going to equal 9.943. 9.943. 9.943 is the measure of angle B. Okie dokie. And so when you have this right here, you can put that up there and just verify that this makes sense. 9.943. Make sure that was right. Yep, 943. Yep. And so now from here, we want to figure out our remaining angles. Okay, so one thing you can do next is, let's say we want to figure out the measure of A. Okay, so we can take our values then and plug them into here. So we can take 6.2 squared, which is the side of A. If I want to figure out the measure of angle A, I would then take the other two sides, in this case 9.943 squared plus 9.5 squared minus 2 times 9.943 times 9.5, and that's going to be the cosine of angle A. From here, we then can do our math, and you can write this out. 943 squared minus 9.5 squared. That's going to be divided by negative 2 times 9.943 times 9.5. And then we take the inverse cosine of this, and that, my friends, is going to equal the measure of angle A. You can write this down. I'm going to pause it, and so I just put in my calculator, and so what we have right here, you can see the inverse cosine. make sure you put parentheses in the numerator or denominator when you're doing this, or you will get a wrong answer. And so we have for our final answer 37.11, 37.102, 37.102, 37.102 degrees is the measure of angle A. To find the other one, we want to find the measure of angle C, and just like we've done in all the other problems, we're going to take 180 minus our two angles we know. In this case, it's going to be 75.33 plus what we just found out, 37.102, and we have that. And then you can put this in your calculator again to find out what that answer is going to be. So if I just take this plus 75.333 and then take that 180 minus that answer, do a second. Oops, hello. Let me try that again. There we go. Second answer from the top, and we get 67.565. 67.565 degrees. Boop, boop. All right, and that, my friends, is the measure of angle C. We found the measure of angle A. We found the side B, and bada bing, bada boom, we found and solved this oblique triangle using side angle side again. All right, so I hope this helps you out. And figuring out, we're going to have some more videos on how to do one with side, 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 and do some applications also. All right, good luck and God bless.